Stop scrolling. Stop for a moment. You may think you're just passing by, but this moment matters. You are not here by accident. Every step of your life has led you to this exact moment. There's a reason you're reading this. You're being called to something greater, something bigger than what the world wants you to chase after. Think about everything you've gone through, the struggles, the challenges, the days of uncertainty. It's easy to feel lost sometimes, wondering if there's more to life than what you see around you. But I want you to know that all of this is part of your journey. This is part of God's plan for you. He's been with you every step of the way, guiding you even when you couldn't see it. The pain, the doubts, they're not the end of your story. They're simply the process of preparing you for something amazing. The good news, you are about to experience a life-changing transformation. Today, I want to talk to you about discovering your purpose. Your purpose is the thing that will fill you with joy, passion, and a sense of fulfillment. It's the reason why you were born. You weren't meant to live an ordinary life. You weren't meant to just get by or be defined by your job or title. No, you were born to do something greater. You were born to leave a legacy, to impact others, and to live in alignment with a higher calling. You see, the world tells us that we need to chase after money, status, and security. The world tells us to work hard, sacrifice, and follow a path that may not even feel right. But God has a different plan for you. His plan is not about chasing what's temporary. It's about aligning with your purpose and trusting Him every step of the way. You don't need to fight for your place in this world. You were born to stand out, to follow a unique path that only you can walk. Now, I know that life can be tough. The pressure to fit in and meet other people's expectations can be overwhelming. But I want to remind you today that you're not called to fit in. You're called to stand out. You're called to lead, to create, and to make a difference in the world. Your journey is not about conforming. It's about embracing who you were made to be. If you're ready to discover your purpose, I want to encourage you to keep watching this video, because what you're about to hear could change your entire perspective and set you on the path to the life you were meant to live. Now let's take a deeper dive into what discovering your purpose really means. We live in a world where people often tie their identity to their jobs or positions. You hear it all the time, "What do you do?" And the answer becomes a way for people to judge who you are, your value, and your worth. But I want to tell you something important. Your value is not defined by what you do for a living. Your worth is not determined by the title on your business card, the amount of money in your bank account, or the job you have. Your value is much more than that. It's tied to something much deeper, your purpose. And that purpose is not something you find by chasing after what the world tells you to go after. It's found by stopping, listening, and allowing God to guide you to what is truly yours. Your purpose is about discovering what makes you come alive, what fills you with energy, and what brings you peace. It's the thing that you were created to do, and it is so much bigger than any job. If you've ever felt like you're just going through the motions, like your work or your daily life isn't fulfilling, you're not alone. Many people feel this way. They search for meaning in their jobs, their relationships, and their accomplishments. But nothing seems to fill the void. That's because your true purpose isn't found in these things. It's found in alignment with God's plan for your life. When you start living for your purpose, everything changes. The pressure to keep up with the world's standards of success fades away. You stop measuring your worth by how much you have or what you do, and you start measuring it by how closely you're walking with God's plan. And trust me, His plan for you is far greater than anything the world can offer. It's a path that leads to fulfillment, peace, and abundance in all areas of your life. So how do you begin this journey of discovering your purpose? It starts with shifting your mindset. Stop looking for a job or a role that will make you feel valuable. Start looking for your purpose. That means listening to your heart, to the desires and passions that stir deep within you. These are clues to the unique path God has set before you. Remember, it's not about striving or struggling. It's about discovering. God will reveal your purpose to you step by step, and you don't have to force anything. You simply need to trust Him and follow His guidance. The right doors will open for you at the right time. You don't need to chase after them. They will come to you. Let's get practical for a moment. How can you actually begin to discover your purpose? What steps can you take to align with God's plan for your life? The first step is to stop and listen. I mean, really listen. In the rush of daily life, it's easy to drown out the quiet voice of God. But when you make time each day to connect with Him through prayer, reflection, and quiet moments of solitude, you'll begin to hear Him more clearly. You don't need to have all the answers right away. The journey of discovering your purpose is a process. It's not about instant results or grand revelations. It's about taking small steps of faith and trust. And as you listen, God will reveal your purpose to you, piece by piece. He speaks to you through your passions, your talents, and your deepest desires. The second step is to pay attention to the signs around you. God speaks in many ways, through people, events, and even the smallest moments in your day-to-day life. What seems like a coincidence may actually be a divine sign. When something resonates with your heart, follow it. It's not random. It's God guiding you closer to your purpose. The third step is to develop your gifts. You have unique talents and abilities that God has given you. These are not random. They are tools that will help you fulfill your purpose. Maybe you're good at writing, or you have a talent for teaching or inspiring others. Whatever it is, start using these gifts to serve others and build the life God has called you to live. Don't wait until you feel ready. Start where you are, and God will equip you as you go. The fourth step is to trust the process. This is the most important step of all. You won't always see the whole picture right away. Sometimes it will feel like you're taking one step forward and two steps back. But trust that God is working behind the scenes, even when things seem uncertain. Every challenge you face is part of the process. It's an opportunity for growth and for you to get closer to the life He has planned for you. Trust in God's plan and know that everything will unfold at the right time. Abundance, peace, and success are not the result of your struggle. They are the result of your obedience. When you align with God's plan for your life, everything you need will come to you. You won't have to chase after it. It will find you. The truth is, you were not meant to chase after temporary things. God has something far greater for you. He has a plan for your life, a path that is unique to you. And when you begin to walk in that path, you will experience a sense of peace, fulfillment, and purpose like never before. I want to encourage you today. Stop chasing what isn't yours. Stop worrying about what the world thinks of you or whether you're meeting society's standards. Instead, start focusing on discovering your purpose. It's not about finding a job. It's about finding your calling. It's about aligning with the divine plan that God has written for you before you were even born. As you walk in faith, trust, and obedience, you'll begin to see the doors open in your life. You'll find yourself living in abundance, not because of what you've done, but because of the purpose God has set for you. So, take the first step today. Trust Him, listen to His voice, and embrace the life He's called you to live. Are you ready to embrace your purpose? Let us know in the comments what trusting God's plan means to you and how you plan to start living your purpose today. Start today. Trust in God's plan for your life and step into your true purpose.